Somehow it seems, well, it's always too late when it comes to getting out the door and just jumping into the car and start driving to the locations. Today I'm meant to be at the location right now, but instead I find myself just a few minutes from home. So I'm gonna basically be almost an hour late to the location, meaning that I'm gonna arrive just as the sun rises. Not ideal, but I'm definitely gonna have to make do with the time that I now have. What I decided I would try to capture today is this. Basically, one of the few mountains here in Dalsland. It's not the highest point, but it is the best view. At least it's the best view that I've seen. The sun hasn't risen completely yet, or well, it has risen, but it hasn't come to the point where it's hitting that top yet. So I'm kind of using these trees below here, and they're almost forming a leading line up to the mountain. I'm hoping that some interest will happen in the sky there as well. If that happens, it could be kind of good. So, well, just waiting to see what's gonna happen. I think the best light has already passed. It was way more subtle just, well, 10 minutes ago, and it's becoming quite a lot stronger and harsher right now. This is the full blow of the sun hitting it, even though it's still very low. I don't particularly like the way it looks right now. It was pretty earlier, so I'm gonna say that I'm done with this picture, and well, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do next. The wind is really starting to pick up quite a lot, so the trees are moving a lot, meaning that it's quite hard to get anything sharp. So, initiating sequence number 2. No, I'm gonna continue to the second location I had in mind today, which is by the big lake. And, well, I'm hoping there's gonna be as much wind, if not more, there, and that there's gonna be kind of big waves. It's a new place where I haven't really been before, so I'm gonna have to explore a bit there, which is gonna be exciting. So stay tuned for that. Now I'm just gonna hike back to the car. we're here. We're gonna go out, see how it looks out here, then back up here, out on this one, and down to the geese down here. And after that I'm gonna round back to the car and pick up the big camera. If nothing is nice there or there, I guess I'm gonna go out and look here as well. So that's the plan for this area today. So I've done the full tour now. I walked around, well, everything that I pointed out, and all the coastal areas and a lot of the forest areas are actually looking very good, but the sky is not looking as good today, so I'm gonna pick one of the closer ones, well, where we're gonna stay during sunset. I think I'm gonna use the dock, you know, the big wooden thing that I walked on. It had a really nice shape, and if I can get some movement in the clouds, so using a real long exposure, it could be really cool actually. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try that. The sun is setting in well, 1.5 hours, and it wasn't more than perhaps 10 minutes walking there, so I have some time to relax before I go there. I'm gonna relax for half an hour, and then I'm gonna walk out there. So what I've done here is that I've put on a 10-stop ND filter, trying to blur out everything except this, well, this bridge thingy going out into the water, and we're actually seeing some color in the sky, which is quite nice. I'm gonna look. The first exposure here was looking kind of good, a little bit dark though, so I increased the shutter speed to 30 seconds already, so it's gonna be really long when the light levels drops just a little bit more. Well, I framed the image with the dock just coming out from the left side of the image and then snaking its way, pointing more towards the right side, where is which is where the sun is going to set. So I think that might be working pretty well, and if it isn't working, I think I have enough time to be able to change some things around before the peak of the color is going to happen, unless there is no color close to sunset. It could happen, it could be like that, might not be, I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna keep working with this. So, well, I don't feel 100% confident that I have the best composition that I could have. So I removed the ND filter and I'm just gonna mess about a little bit with the camera and see if I can find a composition that would be better. If not, I'm gonna try to regain my old position here and just keep shooting. So far so good, and I think this is gonna be quite a nice picture. Now it's really windy, so I'm hoping you can hear me at all here. Anyway, I've moved the camera a little bit just to push it more, so it points more towards the sunset itself. And while still having a real nice bend in the dock here. It looks a bit different from the first one, but in a good way, I suppose. I'm doing another one now, and I guess it's just the best thing to do now is just to keep shooting all through the sunset, so that I can decide later on when the colors peak. That could have gone bad, you know. This is where you would have gone in the water. I gotta be more careful, I guess. The sun has now set and the color is officially gone from the sky completely. If you look behind me here. Now that the color is gone, I would consider myself quite satisfied with today's achievements. Some nice scouting here. This place is called Ytre Bodane, by the way. And the place we were earlier is called Sörknatten. Both of these places are two of my favorite places here in Dalsland. Anyway, it was successful, so I'm just gonna end it here before I screw anything up. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe for more, and well, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.